to show you all how it works and all that, but first I have to go ahead and fix it. As you can see, the lace is still on. Because they sent me a wig, I was super excited. This is Brazilian Body Wave, and it is freshly co-washed with no product, which is why it kind of looks a little bit frizzy. When it came out of the packaging, it was so pretty. I did not want to even co-wash it without showing you guys, but I always bleach my knots the day before I do my reviews, so that the hair has a chance to air dry and all of that stuff. So off the bat, I can tell you that this is probably one of the best wigs I've received thus far. You guys don't know how many times I've received a wig from a company and you guys never even seen the video, because a lot of the times the wigs are very thin and sparse and you can see tracks and things like that, and I don't want to come and show you guys things that I don't really believe in myself. And this one right here, I can tell you, is nice and full. It's a 200%, I'm sorry, 250% density, and it is body wave hair. So this is Brazilian body wave hair, and you can see how pretty the curls are and how bomb they're going to be when I add in some product. But I also wanted to give you guys a quick tutorial on how to add your elastic, because I've been adding elastic to my wigs. I add them to the wigs I make, with the wigs that I receive, and also to synthetic wigs, just to make them fit a little bit more snug. With this one, I love that the cap fits super tight itself. Now, why I wanted to show you with this wig is that this is like the perfect example of how a wig is supposed to be made. I do have a tutorial coming next week on how I sew down my wigs, but you basically have to sew your frontal a little bit offset from the cap. That way you get that flap in the front, so the hair and the tracks are behind your ear, but you have that flap in the front that has the frontal. I don't even know if that makes sense, but they did it right. They get it. They get it. So anyways, this is where you're going to add your elastic. Right here and right here. This actually is a little bit long, so I'm going to trim it to fit perfectly to my ears. And then I'm going to add the elastic. But before I take off the wig, I'm going to pin it all up and measure out what I need. So what you're going to need is really simple. You just want a pair of scissors to cut everything up, your needle and thread, which mine is already threaded, and then your elastic. So this is just the one I picked up from Amazon. I have it linked down below. I always keep a full stack of this because, like I said before, I put this on the wigs I make, the wigs I receive. I put this even on my synthetic wigs if I'm going to wear them out in public, because I have a toddler that likes to snatch my wig, if you will. So this is what's inside, and it's just a nice roll of elastic. This is 1.5 inch width, and obviously it's black. It also comes in white, but don't get white, because if you know, it's not going to be pretty if it gets makeup or sweat or anything else on it. And then I just remove that little pin, and I just take it around. I lift the wig up a little bit, and I just measure it around my nape and kind of bring it to where the cap, or I'm sorry, that flap is, and then I pull it and I just make it as tight as I feel comfortable. Now when I go right here where that flap is going to be, this is where I want it to be, and then on this side, oh shoot. And then on this side, this is where I want it to be. This is about how tight I want it. So I can see, or I can feel with it on my head exactly how it's going to feel. And I know for sure this is how much I want. So I have it measured here, and I'm just going to cut. Now for some people, this is a lot. Some people like theirs really, really tight. I usually do, but since I'm pregnant right now, when I make it tight, I don't know, I just get more lightheaded for some reason. So this is how much I'm going to use. I'm going to go ahead and clean up that other end so you don't have straggliness going on under your wig. Your lace always has a little stretch and give to it. So I don't know if you can see this, but I can really cut like this much lace going that way. and this much lace going this way, and that's going to give me the most realistic look. So I'm going to part that and cut that really quick, and then we're going to add the elastic. But if I leave that extra lace, it's not going to slay the same way. So I'm just going to cut about this much. Pray I don't do this. I'm going to do this off camera because I don't want to mess up. So this is how much I cut on this side. I'm going to throw it away and do the other side. So now I'm going to remove the wig and we're going to add the elastic. So this is what the wig looks like. It has that flap in the back so that you can have that nice updo. It has 3 combs in the front, 1 in the back, but to the main objective. So all you want to do is line up the elastic. Usually the elastic curves. So since mine curves this way, I'm going to add it in so it kind of already adjusts to the way my wig curves. And I'm just going to add it right in where that flap was. I do add mine in a little bit diagonal. So when you cut the thread, you want to make sure that you leave enough so that you can double to triple knot it. Now I'm going to do the next side off camera. When you have one side, you're going to do the other side. So I was about to cut the lace off of this wig and style it, and I was like, let me show you guys why you do this and why it's so important. So let's pin this back so you guys can see. But you've seen how loose the lace was before, and now it's so tight. Not tight that it's gonna hurt me, but it's tight to fit my head where I want the lace to be. So now this wig is not going nowhere on no given day, and it fits perfectly, and I'm able to form the baby hair on the side, and that's gonna lay perfectly, and everything is gonna look good. So I'm gonna go ahead and style it, and then I'm gonna come back with my final thoughts on this wig. But so far, I love it. Okay, so I went ahead and customized the hairline. I still get so nervous about over plucking the hairline that I still keep way too much there for what I'm really trying to achieve. But I did go ahead and cut the baby hair provided, trim it. I did pluck around the hairline a little bit, but as you can see, I did not do a whole lot. But the beauty in this wig is that all I've got to do is pretty much bleach the knots and add my elastic band, and I'm pretty much ready to go. So you don't have to make a wig. You don't have to worry about it not being, you know, tight enough because you didn't get the right cap. Like, it's all done for you when you purchase from this company. I'm gonna go ahead and style it. When my wigs fit super tight, not super tight, but perfectly tight how I want it to fit, I love to do a little bit of a comb over. Not a comb over, but a flip over, because I'll show you in a second. I probably won't get this parting perfect on camera. And what I mean by a flip over is just being able to like flip it over and just pull on it, and it's not gonna go anywhere because the elastic is keeping it in place. So no tangling, no excessive shedding. Right now I'm gonna get some shedding because I did just pluck and tweeze the hairline. But other than that, you're gonna get the normal amount of shedding you would get with any other situation. But through co-washing it and everything else, I didn't notice anything extreme or out of the ordinary as far as tangling and shedding goes. Today I'm just going to add water. Because this hair is actually some really good hair. It's better than a lot of hair that I've had in a while, and I've been satisfied with the hair I have been getting. But this is some hair that I can tell is gonna last. It's not gonna tangle and clump, and it's gonna hold on to a nice natural texture. Everyone always asks me about the spray bottle. I do have it linked down below if you are interested in purchasing it, but it is bomb. It is by far the best spray bottle I've ever experienced in my life. So I wet it because I kind of wanted that chili from TLC vibes. And then I'm just going to add some oil or some actual sheen to it, I guess you would say. This is the Carrot Liquid Sheen. My mom used to use this on my hair years ago when she would press it out. And I haven't used it in years. But again, I was in Sally's, balling under control, spending $150. Because I like the pattern of the hair naturally, I don't really want to add a conditioner or anything that's going to weigh it down. Even though it is full, I just want to add some moisture to it. It's something that can like make it bounce a little bit without adding any weight. And yeah, I like flats. And it just doesn't feel, you know, anything like you would if you put like conditioner or something in it. Let me give you guys a 360 before I forget. Also, let me show you guys what it looks like up in the back. I almost forgot, this is Msbuy. And then just go back behind, and you want to pull down the hair so that it still is in that ponytail, but it's not showing. Msbuy. 360. This wig, and you see how I just put that up really messy, and it looks cute to me. Obviously, you want to make it a little bit more neat, but if I had to choose a wig really fast for my pregnancy, it probably would be this one. Like, I might put this one in my stash in my hospital bag because it is tight, it is secure, I can flip it up without any problems, and I know it's going to stay, not shift, not move, and all of that. Through all trying to have my daughter, this is going to stay exactly where it needs to be, and I have me looking crazy like some of these. I have them listed, or a link to the hair listed down below. Again, this is body wave hair, and it is 250% density. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.